Heading out for run number 34. It's gray, rainy, a little chilly. A perfect day for sitting on your couch with your Creo brew and your Bible and your blanket, and not for going outside and running, but gotta do it. Made a commitment. Gotta keep it. Trying some beet juice today. Give me a little boost for my run. It's pretty good. Already had my relight. We have a nice, easy 4.5 mile run today, so knock that out super quick and time up. Okay, we got a 4.5 mile recovery run. We're almost a mile in, and we're talking about how to stay consistent on to your commitments on days when you don't feel like it. 2 miles in, taking it at a nice, easy 10-minute pace. Definitely need a recovery run today. Okay, Charity, what's something that helps you stay consistent when you don't feel motivated?
I think for me, it has a lot to do with accountability from you.
So finding an accountability buddy.
Yeah. And somebody who has a strong sense of let's get this done. That always helps.
Cool.
The other thing is, I know, even if I don't want to do it at that moment, I know that it will feel so much better if I just do it.
Yeah.
Even like within the first 10 minutes of doing it.
Yep. You can get addicted to that feeling of endorphins afterwards.
Yeah, kind of an accomplishment.
Yep.
That is all.
4.5 miles down in 45 minutes, so kept up a good 10-minute pace. And talking about how do you remain consistent when you don't feel like it. Somebody has asked me, like, how do you stay so motivated? And I'm not really motivated.
Yeah, you don't always stay motivated.
No. I'm
just do it.
Motivated a lot of the times just because years and years of doing this has accumulated into my character, I guess, that I just know the benefits that I'm going to reap after a good run. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I am sort of addicted to that endorphin rush. And apparently the opioids, basically, that your brain pumps out is more effective and more powerful than any drug on the market. It'd be awesome if they could bottle this and capture it, but really, you have to put in the work to get the benefits. But also consistency for me, I don't know if that's a natural born thing or if it's something that I've just developed over the course of years because I see the benefits of it. I really like routine and structure and consistency. Like I said, I don't really have a natural talent for running, but I do have consistency. So that really, really, really stacks up when used properly.
And then you ask yourself, where you at? We at home? Yeah, at home, under this tree. Hi.
We're all just relaxing after our run.
That's right.
We came across these ladies a couple times and they said they were going to give us a break because
What do you mean? We at home, honey. What's wrong with you? Right here we cross our legs. It may take us 2.5 hours to get back around.
You're just relaxing.
Just relaxing.
Ah.
Good time.
Good times. Got my brekkie, eggs, greens, watermelon and honeydew, water, and Creo brew. So Regarding staying consistent when you don't feel motivated or have the emotions of being motivated, sort of have an internal belief system that says if you don't honor the commitments you made to someone, anyone, or yourself, then you're not honoring God. So I'm not sure where that belief system came from, but it seems pretty black and white. And so I don't really give myself the opportunity to just go by emotions. Or feelings, or like I don't wake up and say, oh, how are you feeling? Do you think you're gonna run? No, it's just automatic at this point. And that had to be built up over the course of years, really, because when I was younger, I hated it, and I would be like, oh, I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna skip it. But when I realized at some point when I would start skipping things that I said I was going to do, I felt like a real dirtbag. And then simultaneously, I realized when I honored what I said I was going to do and followed through with it, I felt such a sense of joy and accomplishment. So over the course of time, just building that discipline muscle really helped me become, I think, probably more of who God meant me to be. And it sort of gets built into your character over time. The discipline muscle is like any other muscle. You place a little stress on it and overcome, adapt, and the next time what caused you stress before is no longer stressful. It's a little bit easier, and then it's a little bit easier. And then you get to a point where you're like, how is that stressful? I love this. It's enjoyable. And so discipline becomes enjoyable and becomes a joy. So I set up my running schedule and pretty much everything like I do with appointments. I wouldn't just skip a doctor appointment or a dentist appointment or brushing my teeth. So I set out my running clothes, I set out my Bible, set up the coffee the night before. Everything is ready, and I have a routine, and I don't vary from that unless there's some sort of emergency. Or yeah, I will skip a run if I'm like terribly sick. But even if I just feel some sort of a cold coming on, usually if I go for a run, that'll take care of it. Like you get your lymph system, your heart, everything pumping, and that usually knocks it out. So yeah, I follow the routine. Also, I have an addiction to marking those runs off the calendar every day. I'm like, ooh, yes, another day, another run accomplished. So I do have that, inner drive, and that marking things off of a checklist, seeing things getting done it feels really good to me. Crossing run number 34 off the calendar.